In this video we're going to talk about creating website content by taking massive action. And massive action it's almost one of those unspoken keys to success. A friend of mine, David Heiner, has interviewed countless successful people in lots and lots of different areas of success: business, sport, even politics. And pretty much the one thing they share in common is that they take massive action on anything they go set their minds on, in their goals, whatever you want to call that. And that translates to success because they've done so much it's almost impossible not to succeed. Just recently someone called Sean Mize did an experiment that definitely counts as massive action. He set out to write 10 articles, create 10 slide shares, create 10 Pinterest posts and record 10 YouTube videos, all in the space of 4 hours. You can read exactly how well he did on his site, and I'll put a link below this. But the spoiler, as they say in movie reviews, is that he didn't quite make it. He did very, very well though. He still created more content in that 4-hour period than most people do in a week. And most people will be happy with an article or two a day rather than 10. There's nothing wrong with that, because done consistently it builds up very, very nicely. And my own target, which I don't always hit, is 5 pieces of content a day spread across my site and other places like this one. What that means though is in the space of a week, if I hit my target, and that's quite a big if, I'd almost reach the quantity Sean was planning to do in half a working day. Quite a big difference there. Okay, you probably wouldn't do a full 8-hour working day at that rate because there's a burnout in this process if you work that intensely, but if you did this half day is 4 hours Monday to Friday for a month and hit the target because he didn't let himself get distracted by emails, that would work out at 200 pieces of content a week or 800 in a month. Just think about those figures for a minute. They're big. And that's equivalent to half a year for me if I hit the 5 items a day target working 7 days a week. So spot the difference. He's worked quite hard for a month and done what would take me 7 days a week at least half a year, probably longer than that. For me, if I could hit Sean's pace, I'd have the dream 4-hour work week and still create more in those 4 hours than I currently do in a week. Obviously excluding all the other things I do, like create products, work on computer programs and all sorts of the weird and wonderful stuff, but it's definitely food for thought. At this stage you're probably wondering what the catch is with Sean's method, and yeah, there is a bit of a catch because he's not creating 40 unique pieces of content in those 4 hours. That is doable for articles if you use speech recognition software, but he hammers away at the keyboard much the same as I do. You'd need to be able to type at around 70 words a minute to achieve that, which isn't impossible. It's not unheard of for touch typists to reach 100 words a minute or more. But what he's actually doing is working smarter as well as harder. His basic aim was 10 articles and he actually created 11, so he overachieved on that bit. Then you take each article and turn it into a document and upload it to SlideShare or Doc or Script or one of the other document sharing sites. Sean does that by creating a PowerPoint style presentation with each slide part of the article. Then uses the Mac equivalent of PowerPoint, but you could use PowerPoint or the free OpenOffice, LibreOffice software if you wanted to go down that route. Personally, I find creating PowerPoint presentations is overkill. Instead, I do like I've done with this. I just open up a word processor, copy in the text, format with a nice font, and insert page breaks at appropriate places. It's a lot easier and it works just the same. Plus, for a document sharing site, I can add a footer to every page with a link back to my site. And the document sharing sites work fine with word process documents and process them quite happily. Next step, which I've not done personally, is to take a snapshot image and put that on Pinterest. It should be easy enough, and Sean's got a video to show you how he's done it so you can follow along. And the fourth and final step, which I've done quite a lot now, is make a video like this one. If you haven't got screen capture software, I'd suggest a program called Screencast-O-Matic. It's very affordable and does everything you're ever likely to want to do with videos. Open the document you've used for the document sharing sites, press record and start reading the document, obviously making sure your microphone's switched on. Done that a few times, it's annoying. You get a whole blank video, but that's just detail. So when I do this, I just press pause while I move from screen to screen. On a PowerPoint presentation you'd be able to move from slide to slide without doing that bit. Then let the video process and upload to YouTube. It's really that simple. And that whole process turns one piece of content, the original article, into 4 pieces scattered around the web in different formats, which is highly productive and very effective. And going back to the massive goals side of things, aim high. Don't just think, oh, I'll try one and see what happens. Set aside some time. If it's an hour you've got and you're not a brilliantly fast typist, then your target is 2 articles, or 1 if you're really slow. Post it on your site or elsewhere, turned into pins, documents, and uploaded to the appropriate site, and video. Go on, I challenge you. And report your results to someone, because being held accountable really helps. I didn't set the clock going yesterday, but I did manage 11 pieces of content using this method, which is more than double my regular target, so I'm pretty happy with that. I know I'll speed up with time. And so will you when you put this into action. And if you'd like to know more, take a look at the blog post on internet marketing in an hour a day, because that will explain how you can do that kind of thing. Okay, thanks for watching, and do it.